Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, out here in my lab where I do what I do in the wee hours of the morning. Just for you. Let's rock. I got something good for you today. Today, writers in 25 rules to live by storytelling. Story with a message of the story for life. These are the life lessons I'm giving them. You tune in and receiving them. I'm loving it. Let's rock. Right thinker's mission, you know I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate all you individuals to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. My job is to get you to know yourself. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline when daily again, will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, is to get all my right thinkers to know themselves. If you're a right thinker, your mission is to learn, understand, comprehend, and manifest what you need to know so you can know thyself. The question every day, a person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Don't know themselves. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. I got you. That's what I do and I do. It's for you. Stay tuned. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is still asleep. I can awaken them with what? Knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. When you know yourself, you've covered all the bases you need to cover so that can be possible. That's why knowledge is important. Belief is just the starter. Let's rock. Right thinkers. Let's talk about, and this is another feel good. I appreciate the last lesson, that the feel good lesson went along pretty well. So I got another one for you. Let's see if you like this one. Right thinkers, let's talk about when you feel good about what you do. Guess what? God will too. And will continue to bless you. That's the next lesson. Slow down. Too fast. I got a good thing going. I want to try to ride it out, see if I can rub off for other people. They get the concept, implement it, and see it work for them, and then they good to go. I just want to get started. I taught my kids how to ride bikes. Same technique for everybody. You pedal, you get it going, you get the momentum going, and I'm back here. I got you. Don't worry, I'm back. Don't worry. Don't look back. Just keep driving. Just keep pedaling, and then you let them go, and they go on their own. And when they start going, then they hit them like, I look back. They realize they on their own. I want you to be on your own. You look back. I'm in the distance. Why? Because you rolling on the way on your own. That's my philosophy, and I feel good about that. That's what makes me feel good. So let me tell you about my concept of when you're doing. Feel good about what you're doing. I feel good about right thinking philosophy. But the feel good part is that I'm seeing other people use it and it's starting to manifest for them. That's the part that makes me feel good. Like putting seeds in the ground and then all of a sudden you watch stuff come up. That's a beautiful feeling. Raising kids. I don't want to do that with kids. No. I'm going to do it with students. Right thinkers. Okay, here you go. All right. When I asked my pastor how he's doing, every day, we talk every day, and I ask that question every day, and I be getting the same answer. And it didn't dawn on me until now. My man says, I can't complain. He's too good to me. Yeah. But as I started studying and started learning and started seeing stuff from a biblical point of view, okay, I'm looking at my yacht point of view. I got mine. I understand that I'm doing my thing. So I listen to him and try to get a concept. And I figured out, in order for God to be too good to you, you have to be doing something that's good for him to be good to you. So I adopted that method. Another one. See, trust me, I'm a thief. I would take your stuff. Why? If it worked, I want it. Why? If it's working for you, I'm going to use it. So yeah, if you can feel good about how you're living, that means you're living right. I do that every day. So I know I've got a different concept, but it's the same thing. We six on one hand, half a dozen on the other. That's why I pay attention to my pastor. He has a perspective and a concept that he lives by, just like I got mine. And respectfully, I listen, comprehend, and I even implement some of his stuff. Why? Because it's different than mine. I wake up every day for what? Ready to what? Put in my work. Doing what? Serving my higher self and my right thinking followers. I'm obligated. The son don't have a choice. It's going to do what it do. As a right thinking philosophy master, I have to do this. I know that as long as I'm doing good work, using my spiritual discipline daily and hopefully encourage others to do the same, I'm going to be blessed. No doubt about it. And a thought in my mind that don't happen. Why? That's what I've been doing. I'm just trying to get the point across to other people. Just do the right thing. Nah, not nothing. Just the right thing. Yeah, that's my name. But it still comes out the same way. So somebody already knew when I got in this position, it would work perfect with what I'm doing. My last name is Savior. Savior thinking. Don't come out your road. Right thinking, perfect. So yeah, don't worry about it. I got you covered. Don't worry. Okay, here you go. Last one. You know life is good when you do the right thing daily and you're rewarded with daily blessings. That's right thinking philosophy concept. I'm trying to tell you, and I'm telling you every day, if you do the right thing, you will be blessed. Listen, when doing the right thing becomes your personal thing, oh, you're a whole different person now. Why? You're living for a whole different reason. Your whole reason for living has been amplified, aka elevated spiritually. You got a higher source that you answer to. You got a whole other identity that you molding yourself into become a better you, aka Haru. Okay? I want to introduce my students to him yet. Why? Because he's the last thing you want to know about teaching wise. There's a process. All right, here you go. When doing the right thing becomes your thing, I tell you, I'm preparing for greatness when daily. What that mean? That means I'm doing the right thing when daily. Preparation means I'm doing it. Preparation means I'm implementing it. Haven't got there yet, so I keep practicing. Doctors been in medicine 30 years, they still practicing. I'm a student of life, so until I get to the end of the road, I'm still practicing, but I'm living. Let's go. Living right, again, here I go. Living right is what? It ain't easy. Why? Because most people are not ready to do what? Make those sacrifices that it takes to do that. Some people want to do them. Some people like to fulfill their egos. Women, divas, all that. No, that's ego. Same thing. When you want something that you want for yourself, that's ego. You serving the ego. When you want to do the right thing and help others, that's godly. AKA Maya. All right, or right thinking philosophy. Here you go. I teach a way of life that if you practice it, you will know yourself to be who you think you are or who you want to be. What? Through practice, understanding, and gaining knowledge, and implementing and manifesting what you think and who you think you are. You are who you believe and think you are. So understand that. I always show my students, the right thinkers and the haters, into how it's done when daily. It's one of my favorite words now. Daily. Why? You gotta do it again tomorrow. Whatever you did yesterday, that's fine. You gotta do it again daily. Make it happen, and that's a routine that you can manifest and become a master of. That's how you master yourself. So understand that. Where we at now? Yeah, okay, second right here. Now, I live right when daily. I know if I do that, I will be blessed when daily. See the pattern here? All right, here you go. Seeing the fruits of your labor. What that mean? is seeing others prosper from your philosophical points of view that you gave them, that they practicing what you taught them. I get joy when I see my right thinkers growing in knowledge of self on a weekly basis. I get to see my students every week. I gauge them by how they conduct themselves, how they do what they do, and they don't even know I'm paying attention, but that's what a teacher does. I get to see everybody. I know you. I know what you do. I know you. Well, I pay attention. Everybody want to know how I know. It's another lesson. Now, here you go. Watch this. Now, I have right thinkers, both young and old, and they are both making me proud of them. Why? Because they're instituting the concept and it's working for them. All I'm hearing about, man, that right thinker thing, that's definitely right. I just smile and nod because I appreciate that. Why? I knew when I gave it to you what it was, but when you figured it out, that makes me feel good. That means you got the message. These are messages. These are lessons. I'm trying to institute concepts and views that you can adopt and use and make it manifest for yourself. That's what teachers do. And segue, as a teacher, I love seeing my students live, change their lives for the better. It's like a child. Same thing. You want the best for them. My mom always said, as long as you're happy, I'm happy. Again, I didn't get it. Now I do. So remember, in life, it ain't the parable that I speak. It's the lesson that I learned that once you figure it out, you'll get the lesson. Then sometimes it takes a little while. Sometimes you get it like that. But the idea is to get it, use it, and understand it. Now it becomes yours. You can pass it on. Why? If it's good, it worked, you give it to somebody else. That's how truth sustains itself. It constantly manifests through the next generation. It's going to keep going. I put in my work daily to show how it's done. Why? Yes, but for real, I do it for the blessings. When I do it, trust me, this is called reciprocity. I do what I do for you. I'm going to do something for you. But in the meantime, I'm also doing something for myself. So I benefit from doing that. And that comes from there. That's why I say, don't get it twisted. I'm not doing this for nothing. Trust me. There's an end game. My end game is to be blessed for doing my best to help others. It ain't about me doing my best for me. Nah, I'm way past that nonsense. I want others to progress and be their best with what I can offer to them. That's what teaching is. That's what sages do. Okay, here you go. I see nothing but good in my people who's practicing my right thinking philosophy. When your seeds of knowledge are growing right before your eyes, that's a beautiful thing. As a teacher, that's what I aspire. That keeps me, that's what drives me. That's what motivates me to do what I do. Why? I'm seeing results. Why? When there was nothing, now there's something. That's how the world was created. Manifested through a thought, through a concept, through an idea, and then you speak it into existence. Heka, we call it words of power. Okay, here you go. When we pray, we're using Heka, words of power, to get to our higher self. Hope y'all understand that. Another lesson. We'll deal with that later. I got a bunch of this stuff. Come on, man. I'm a walking knowledge of encyclopedia, human encyclopedia of knowledge of self. And I'm saying I know everything. I know God. I know spirituality. That's my arena. That's my wheelhouse. Okay? Watch this. I get to see my students' growth in the classroom, yes, but I also see them outside the classroom, and it's still the growth that's good. Real life, watch this. Real life pleasures is watching your seeds, right thinkers, grow into enlightened beings, and it's a beautiful thing to beware. Why? They hold, everything changes. Like my nephew becoming an alpha. They become transformation. See, I want the spiritual transformation from you to know you and God become one. That's my concept of transformation. But in life, we all transform in different ways in different times. But when you're doing it for the better, it's a beautiful thing. That's what I want for all my right thinking students. I know right thinking philosophy works. Why? I use it. But to see it transform others gives me so much pleasure. Yeah. I ain't going in. I almost went there. Nah, I'm gonna keep it clean, keep it clean. I get it. Okay, here you go. I get a spiritual chill. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Perfect example. Got to get this one. Okay. When my Christian they do their tongue thing. Okay. I understand when the spirit hits, so trust me, it don't make me do that. It make me cry. So I understand the spiritual reaction to certain things. And it's just funny when they go that they I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because I get it. Remember, I get the spiritual chill. Same thing. Okay, same thing of satisfaction every week when I see the change in my students from week to week. It just does something to me. Okay, label me strange. All right, but it's a good thing. Okay, here you go. Now I love getting. You know what? I love getting because this is right thing really works. Okay. I love getting, bruh. This right thinking thing really works. And that's what I'm getting now. It's funny because I have to laugh. Why? Because they actually implement it and they're seeing the results. So they let me know, yo, man, it worked. I appreciate that. That's the part that gets me excited. Okay? And I smile and say, yeah, I know. So yeah. Last one. I'm about to wrap it up. Appreciate you tuning in. When I was hustling and when I was doing my thing on William Dillon moment, he'd always sit back and he loved that. He loved seeing me do what he taught me to do. No problem with that. It was wrong, but he enjoyed it. Okay. I'm enjoying whole different persona, whole different concept. Why? I'm seeing good things that I'm manifesting for other people so I can feel good about that. So yeah, there you go. Now, blessings come from what? Doing the right thing. If you want to argue with me or disagree or debate with me about blessings, don't waste your time. Ain't nothing you can say, do, or say that's going to change my perspective, my concept about that. So all you can do is listen, agree, or disagree. We ain't got to go back and forth because I'm not wasting my time. I know what I know. So let me tell you what I know. I teach that you earn your blessings from God, not man. So I live right, do right in honor of my higher self, aka God. Man can't bless you. For the things that I need that he supplies, man can't. So everybody who understands that concept, we on the same page. If you think it's all about what you can get, how you can get it, then you ain't on my page. Simple as that. Understand that. Let me wrap this up. Sorry about that. All right. If you don't agree with you reap what you sow, you're not a smart person. Why? Because that's law. That ain't man's law. That's the way it is. It ain't what I say. It's what it is. It's just what I do. Why? I can acquiesce to situations in life to show you it can be done. Why? It's put there for that purpose. Okay, quick test. You do the right thing for one day and see what happens. See how that worked out for you. And the flip side, now do what you normally do, the ignorant thing, the wrong thing, and see how that work out for you. If you don't notice the difference, then you ain't doing something right. They both can't get the same results. Right thing, good results. Wrong thing, consequences, aka karma. Let me wrap this up. Yeah, okay. I know what doing the right thing makes me feel good, and what, and so does God. If me doing good makes me feel good, my higher self, who's along for the ride, also feel good. And in return, I will get the blessings that's due me. He know what I need. He know how to supply your needs, not your wants. So right thing, followers, understand that this is the message for you. When you feel good about doing what you do, he will too. I appreciate you. I always feel good about what I do for you.